I'm glad to have this opportunity to say a few things about, as an individual as well as a global citizen. We are now in the 21st century, and in this 21st century, as a spiritual practitioner as well as also just a decent person, we have a responsibility of not only just working with one's own mind, overcoming passion, aggression, ignorance, which comes from one's own too much self-centeredness, but there is also effect that it had on the environment. So it's also in our culture. So it's also in our social relations. For example, what we have in the culture now as a consumerism seems very much related to what is happening inside of human beings' mind with the attachments or passion, and also different conflicts and wars that is happening in the world has a lot to do with just our own inner conflicts and aggressions that we have inside of us. So it's also what the media is able to sort of spread so much of ideologism, whatever the ideologism is, in a very short time all over the globe, through some channels and through some influences of powerful people in the media, seems to have a lot to do with our own inability to examine and think for ourselves and know clearly, rather than being that just fall into just believe what one hears or what one heard others say. Has a lot to do with just ignorance. So, in this way, I think social relations, culture, family structures, ethics, morals, all have been changed in the modern time. Some changes maybe are good, but a lot of the changes that has happened over the time seems like has been negative, and something that we have not yet come in terms with. So in this 21st century, I think I would like to make a request of any sensible person to contemplate how our own inner passion, aggression, ignorance is being translated into all of these fields. And as we are trying to make some, as being in the spiritual path, reduce those three aspects inside of us, equally important how we can make some positive changes in the outside, or at least have some dialogues in how we can make some positive changes in the outside, so the future generations and future citizens of the world have some data of what we have did right and what we have done wrong, and how things have been positive and things have been negative, and then that maybe will be the basis for them to also analyze, and as well as also to make their own decisions and choices based on what they see fit. But if we don't analyze, and if we don't self-reflect, and if we don't have any kind of a formative plans of correcting our own mistakes, then I think this road seems to just go one way down the future without any kind of a correction. So this could be, I think, heavy, and it could be costly, and I think future generations can suffer tremendously. So I pledge any sensible person, mostly the leaders, but then any sensible citizens, to just as one watches this, contemplate and self-reflect. Thank you.